Hello and welcome to the Alchemist's orientation tour. My name is Carlos and I will be your guide through the Valley of Alchemists. Now please keep in mind that this is a pre-production prototype and can still change quite a lot depending on your support. So let's get started.
Here in the Valley, all the best alchemists come together to compete every year for the title of the champion. You are one of these alchemists, and in order to prove yourself, you need to make the best elixirs and sell them with the biggest profit, proving to the rest that you're basically the magical equivalent of Walter White.
Every alchemist takes his turn by playing 2 of the 5 available actions. Now the most basic action you can take is to gather ingredients.
To gather ingredients, you must choose 2 colors and gather as many resources as is indicated by the ingredients track. You can never have more than 6 ingredients of each type, so use them wisely.
The second action you can take is making concoctions. Making concoctions is actually pretty basic alchemy. You always need 3 ingredients, of which one is always water, and the other 2 are colorful ingredients that you can mix with water to obtain a beautiful and colorful potion.
During one action, you can make as many concoctions as your ingredients allow, following this simple instruction of mixing colors. All the used ingredients are discarded and need to be gathered again. Don't drink this yet, it's still not the final product.
The third action you can take is finally brewing the elixirs. You can do that using your previously made concoctions to make elixirs of one color, or you can mix them to make more colorful elixirs.
During one action, you can make as many elixirs from the common pool as your concoctions allow. The concoctions you need to make an elixir are shown on the card, as well as the amount of victory points you gain for making one. You also get a bonus for making an elixir that allows you to boost your ingredient gathering skill. When you make an elixir, you have to put it on your shelf. When doing so, it's important to look at the cost of the elixir, color of the elixir, and shape of the bottle.
To make room for more elixirs, but even more so to gain victory points, you need to sell lines. So this is another action you can take, and if you sell a line, you can get bonus victory points.
You'll get bonus victory points as is shown on your alchemist card if all the elixirs in the line you're selling are of the same cost level, of the same color, and or of the same bottle shape.
Selling lines is actually the best way to get victory points, so it's very important to look carefully what type of elixir you brew and where you put it on your shelf, because later on, before selling it, the only way to switch the positions is making a 5th type of action, rearranging. With one action you can switch the position of 2 elixirs.
Once you finish your turn, you should replenish the stock of elixirs ready for production. The game continues turn by turn and ends when the pile of elixirs runs out. Then you should check who has the most victory points from selling lines and brewing elixirs.
The player with the most victory points is of course the best alchemist in this year's competition, and that can be you. But in order for that to happen, this game needs your support. So the question is, will you enjoy it? So if you're looking for a game that you can explain easily in a couple of minutes, just as I did, but if you're also looking for a game that requires quite a lot of thinking, optimizing and calculating the best possible actions, if you're looking for a game with beautiful graphics and a nice fantasy feel to it, so if you're looking for a game that can be easily a nice and simple family game, but can also be the main course for a hard and tough evening of gaming, then go ahead and try the Valley of Alchemists. That's all for today's orientation tour. I hope to see you during the next year's competition, where we will see who the best alchemist is. Well, cheers!